here now. The topic of the night is I told you so. We're getting Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42. It's official. I told you. So I'm gonna wait for somebody to hop up here and I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on, man? Hit the like button on my video. Glad you're here. All right, I'm gonna talk about a couple of topics on SmackDown. Well, told you so. Everybody kept talking about Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 3 at WrestleMania 42. Like I said, that's a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I'm like, no, we don't need Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes once again. And as I said in one of my recent videos, Cody Rhodes winning back the title from Drew McIntyre is not fair to Drew at all. It's not fair. Drew McIntyre deserves to go into WrestleMania 42 this year as world champion. The first time he screwed, like, I'm not a fan of Drew McIntyre. I'm just being honest. The first time Drew McIntyre screwed it up when he beat Seth Rollins for the world title at WrestleMania. Was it WrestleMania 41? He beat Cody Rhodes. I think no, it was Money in the Bank. Yeah, Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank for the world title, but he was so obsessed with CM Punk, he caused himself the world title. CM Punk did with anybody. He said he talking shit to CM Punk, rubbing in CM Punk's face that he won the world title, and CM Punk cost him the title, which is I don't blame CM Punk. So Drew McIntyre bought that shit on himself, and Damon Priest came out there, saw the opportunity, capitalized, and he dethroned Drew McIntyre for the world title, as he should have, because that was Drew McIntyre's fault. So Drew McIntyre bought it on himself. So he got a third chance to redeem himself. And he once again regained the world title for the third time in a cage match. He once again redeemed it. It was an okay show, man. It was okay. But I'm talking about, I'm getting into topic now. So tonight, Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre was backstage. They were face to face. So Drew McIntyre walked up on Sami Zayn. He walked up on Sami Zayn and called Sami Zayn out and rubbed in his face that he's never beaten him in a one-on-one match, which is true. Sami Zayn has never beaten Drew McIntyre not one time. All 11 times Drew McIntyre beat Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn never beat him once. So at this year's WrestleMania 42, things are definitely going to change. Sami Zayn is going to get his first win off Drew McIntyre and dethrone him for the world title in a hard-fought match. Because let's not forget, Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre has great chemistry. Yes, it's bound to happen soon. They're already setting up the story. They're building the story now. So it's definitely going to happen. Please believe that. People kept saying that they want Roman Reigns versus Cody at WrestleMania 42. I said, bro, stop. No, no. Majority of people do not want to see that damn match, and I'm one of them. People saying it could work with Cody as a heel and Roman Reigns as a babyface. No, let's do something new and improved. And this right here is the best way to go. Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42. Now, if they wanted to go with Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42, Wouldn't be a bad idea, but if you ask me personally, Sami versus Drew McIntyre is a better storytelling. Because first and foremost, what's going on, Uber Thanos? So, hey, y'all hit the like button on my video. So anyway, Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre is the best solution to go. What's going on? It's the best solution to go. Because it's something new and improved. Like we said, Sami Zayn has never beaten Drew McIntyre not one time. So I ready to go with it. So let's go with that. Let's roll with that story. Let's roll with that story. Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre going into WrestleMania 42. Yeah, I know, but Randy Orton is not beating Drew McIntyre for the title. It's not going to happen. I already know what the story is. I'm giving you a like just for that hat. Appreciate it, man. Trick Williams is ridiculously over. Oh yeah, man. Trick Williams. I see I see big things happening for Trick Williams, man. I see big things happening for Trick Williams. He might be the next United States champion. That's what I think gonna happen. I think that's how they gonna set him off. Will he be in the world title pretty soon? Yes, definitely after WrestleMania. They're gonna be pitching Trick Williams in the world title picture after WrestleMania. It ain't gonna be right now. But Trick Williams got the charisma. He's got the whole package to be a world champion. But I think they're gonna start him out with United States Championship. And make no mistake about it, I do like Carmelo Hayes better than Trick Williams. Carmelo Hayes is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I do like him. You know what I'm saying? And I like him better than Trick Williams, but I can already pretty much say that Trick Williams is going to be the next United States champion. So it's bound to happen. Yeah, okay. Drew McIntyre versus Sami should happen at the Royal Rumble or Chamber. It's not WrestleMania worthy, honestly. I don't know about that, but you're entitled to your own opinion. I think it is worthy because, like I said, Sami Zayn has never beaten Drew McIntyre not one time. I think that would be a great storyteller for Sami Zayn if you ask me. Wait, so why Randy Orton and Jacob Fatu interrupt Drew? Well, I don't know necessarily why Jacob pretty much is trying to find out who attacked him between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. I believe he think Drew attacked him. What I can say is because he called out Cody, so he pretty much about know it's between Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre who attacked him. He know it's between Drew McIntyre or Cody Rhodes who attacked them. Who I think it was Cody. I think Cody took out. I think Cody took out Jacob Fatu. I think it was Cody. I don't think it was Drew. Yeah. But the match we might get at the Royal Rumble is probably Ilya Dragunov versus Drew McIntyre. That wouldn't be that'd be a good Royal Rumble match. Ilya Dragunov versus, you know what I'm saying, Drew McIntyre. Yeah, that'd be something new and improved. We could get that match at the Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber. That would be a good pay-per-view match. Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov. For the men's Royal Rumble, Sami Zayn is definitely gonna win. I can tell you that right now. He ain't my pick, but I know he's gonna win. Now, for the women's Royal Rumble, who I want to win the women's Royal Rumble is Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan for sure. Liv Morgan hands down. But Alexa Bliss might be in it too, so I can't leave her out. I can't leave her out. So Alexa Bliss is gonna have to be one of my top picks too. Alexa Bliss is gonna have to be one of my top main picks too. So yeah, it's Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan. Alexa Bliss or Liv Morgan to win. And people saying Liv Morgan shouldn't win because she came back at Saturday night's main event. Bro, miss me with that shit. Miss me with that. Becky Lynch is definitely going to lose her IC title at WrestleMania because AJ Lee is winning it. AJ Lee is winning it. And that's that they should set up a story build between Roxanne Perez and AJ Lee. And Roxanne Perez be the one to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC title. Yeah. Ice Cube's son already hating on Trick Williams, say his push is forced like he just got on the main roster. Yeah, well, Upathano's Ice Cube's son is entitled to his own opinion, so that's the only comeback I got for that. But to me, no, I don't think Trick Williams' push is forced. I think that's just Trick Williams. Trick Williams just give off that aura. Trick Williams just give off that aura. You ask me personally, since Trick Williams got on the main roster, he's been doing good. He's been doing good. So I ain't gonna argue with Ice Cube's son about his opinion. That's how he feel. That's just how he feel. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna say Trick Williams push is definitely not forced in my book. Nah, that Trick Williams just him. He's been doing good as far as I know. We'll see. We'll see. So eventually, if Ice Cube's son is hating on Trick Williams, I'll eventually see. But right now, in my book, Trick Williams been doing good. I think that's just Ice T's son's opinion. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see. But so yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 42 would be a bad idea. So I'm glad they went on with Sami Zayn versus Drew at WrestleMania 42. But like I said, we could get Ilya Dragunov versus Sami Zayn at the Royal Rumble. That would be a pretty good caliber match on the Royal Rumble card for Drew McIntyre to defend his title. That would be a great hell. You could have that match a main event match. Just saying, man. Just saying. But now Sammy needs that win at WrestleMania 42. He needs that win because he's never beaten Drew. And to have Sami Zayn to finally beat Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42 for the world title. Also gets his first redemption match of Drew McIntyre by pinning him for the first time of his career. WrestleMania is the best way to go. WrestleMania is the best way to go for Sami Zayn to WrestleMania the best way to go for the story to end with Sami Zayn finally getting his first pinfall off Drew McIntyre and also dethroning him for the world title in a hard fought match. And he walks out the new world champion. And then they can bring back KO, they can bring back Kevin Owens, and we can have another feud between Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens turned on like he always does, because we all know can't nobody trust KO. He eventually turns on Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn, you know what I'm saying, comes for Kevin Owens. And we get the strong heated feud between those two. They face off in a match. And Sami Zayn successfully retains against Kevin Owens in a hard fought match and retain his title. Uberthano, second thought, you may be right about Ice Cube's son hating on Trick Williams. Because his push is definitely not forced. Trick Williams is one of my favorites, but ain't got a dislike for him. So you may be right about Ice Cube's son hating on Trick Williams. Because I don't see how his push is forced. Because look how they did Carmelo Hayes. Look how they did Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes just won the United States Championship not too long ago, and they should have been pulled the trigger with him. Now, if you want to say somebody pushes forced, you can say Jade Cargill. At once upon a time, I even felt that Bianca Belair's push was forced. Until I was like, nah, her push ain't forced. Bianca Belair is just that good. Yeah, I felt like at one point Bianca Belair was over pushed. I felt that way about Bianca. Anybody new here, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, man. So yeah, we getting we get Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre going into WrestleMania 42. I'm cool with it. I ain't got a problem with it. Ain't got a problem with it. Better than Roman versus Cody for a third time. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's move on, man. Let's move on to the next topic. All right, man. Let's talk about Alexa Bliss, man, and Charlotte Flair. I done a lot of videos about it, so there ain't no point in talking about another video. But I would say this: please break up Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair already. What the hell are you waiting on? Break up these two already. Break them up. Break them up. Break them up. Tonight would have been a perfect time to pull the trigger. Just break them up, man. Break them up. What the hell are they waiting on, man? It's like they're purposely stalling me when to break them up. Break them up. Damn, I'm tired of them teaming up. We know Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are not friends, so stop booking them to keep acting like it. Acting like it. Come on, man. Let's go ahead and pull the damn trigger. Pull the trigger. What are we waiting on? They're no longer the women's tag team champs. We know these two are not friends. We know Charlotte Flair definitely ain't nobody's friend. We know this. We know Charlotte Flair purposely left Alexa Bliss hanging last week. We know this. So why are they waiting to pull the trigger? And tonight, when Alexa Bliss asked Charlotte Flair could she trust her, and Charlotte Flair, you know what I'm saying, tried to say that, she's never done she's never done nobody dirty or nothing like that. Alexa Bliss asked her, like, name who she haven't done, and Charlotte Flair, you know what I'm saying, couldn't even answer the damn question. She couldn't even answer the question because she knew she never cared about nobody, you know what I'm saying, but herself. She knew she's never cared about nobody but herself. When it comes to title opportunities, Charlotte Flair want to be in the when it comes to title opportunities, Charlotte Flair want to be front and center. She wants to be front and center. She don't want nobody getting her title opportunities over her. That's why she left Alexa Bliss high and dry. So come on, man. Next Friday, let's go ahead and get one of them to pull the trigger. Because what I want is Alexa Bliss, like I said, to get her revenge on Charlotte Flair by getting her first redemption match on Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career and avenge her doll Lily. By have her to join the Wyatt Six. The way I'm fantasy booking this in my head is the perfect way to go. The way I'm fantasy booking this in my head with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair is the perfect route to go. Have her to join Wyatt Six. And she eventually gets revenge on Charlotte Flair by, like I said, getting her first redemption match off her by pinning her for the first time in her career and building her resume that she's beating for the Four Horsewomen and she could avenge her dog Lily and move on to finally capture the Women's United States Championship. It become a Grand Slam bliss, become an official Grand Slam champion. Like I said in one of my recent videos, I want Grand Slam bliss. Oh yeah, hell nah, hell nah, nah, yeah. But man, so yeah, man, it's time. It's time for them to pull the trigger. Let's break Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair up. I'm tired of them teaming together. And we got Nia Jackson, Lash Legend in the mix, telling Charlotte Flair to turn on Alexa Bliss. They're going to play, and I think they're going to play a major part in Charlotte Flair finally turning on Alexa Bliss. But all I want is the story to end with Charlotte Flair getting her first pinfall off Alexa Bliss and avenging her dog Lily. That's all I want. But the thing is, could Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair's story go into WrestleMania 42 this year? Because the worst thing that would happen, I don't see them having Charlotte Flair to lose at WrestleMania. I would want Alexa Bliss to win her WrestleMania match and get her redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career. But I'm not sure if they're going to do that. But it would piss me off if Alexa Bliss lose for a third time to Charlotte. Like I said, Alexa Bliss has beaten 3 of the 4 horsewomen. She beat them also to win the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championship. And Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch has beaten Charlotte Flair plenty of times in one-on-one matches, and Charlotte Flair has beaten them as well. The matches went either way. So it doesn't make sense for Alexa Bliss not to be able to beat Charlotte. Make it make sense, bro. Make that shit make sense. But yeah, man, let's stop playing around. My patience has ran thin. I'm ready for them to break up Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. However they're going to do it. And I just want the story to end with Alexa Bliss, like I said, getting her redemption match on Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career. And to be on her resume that she's beaten all 4 horsewomen, then she could avenge her dog Lily and avenging her dog Lily, and she can move on to capture the Women's United States Championship. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and pull the trigger with Alexa and Charlotte. Let's go ahead and pull the trigger. I'm tired of. I'm sick of it. There's no reason for them to be still attaching because we know Charlotte Flair is nobody's friend. Charlotte Flair is nobody's friend, and she's definitely not Alexa's. And Alexa Bliss about know something is up with Charlotte Flair. She about know Charlotte Flair purposely left her high and dry, so she wouldn't win that Women's United States Championship. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that, man. They need to go ahead and pull the trigger with those two. I'm ready. I'm ready for Alexa Bliss to break away from Charlotte and get a revenge. So let's go ahead and so putting that aside. All right, man. We got Trick Williams. We got Trick Williams versus Matt Cardona tonight. Match was decent, but I knew, of course, Trick Williams was going to win, and he won clean this time. He didn't win in a dirty fashion. He won clean, and I see it seems like they're going to be set to do big things with Trick Williams. We're going to see. That's how it's looking so far. It's looking like they're set to do big things with him, whatnot. So we're going to see how that all plays out. But tonight, we got Drew McIntyre coming out there celebrating his title win over Cody in the 3 Stages of Hell match on SmackDown last week. So that's when Randy Orton rudely interrupted Drew McIntyre because we all know Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre cannot stand each other. Those two cannot, know what I'm saying, those two cannot, know what I'm saying, stand each other. They hate each other guts. So Randy Orton went out there to put Drew McIntyre on notice for the world title, whatnot. So when that happened, not too long after that, Jacob Fatu came out there and rudely interrupted Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, and he came right after Drew. He attacked Drew. Drew ran him against the pole, and he got away. He ran. He retreated. He retreated. He retreated from Jacob Fatu. So ran to the back end. So yeah, anyway, so he ran to the back end. He ran into Ilya Dragunov. So Ilya Dragunov wants to face him for the world title. So like I said, we could definitely get Ilya Dragunov versus Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble. That would be a great Royal Rumble main event match. We could do that. We could do that. And what happens is when Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre come out there with the title and put Sami Zayn on notice. He looks at the title and smiles at Sami Zayn and shake his head at him like you're wrong at WrestleMania. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, and let's say, you know what I'm saying, Sami Zayn comes on SmackDown to celebrate his Royal Rumble win. So when he celebrates, that's when Drew McIntyre rudely interrupts him. He cuts him off. And go ahead and tell him that, he tell him that he wants to challenge him for the title. Or he tries to try to punk Sami Zayn and make him and tell him he better challenge like somebody else for the title or whatever and not him, because he said he gonna tell him it's gonna be the same results. He try to get some of Sami Zayn skin to try to scare Sami Zayn out of trying to face him for the world title. And Sami Zayn say, you know what? Sami Zayn challenges him. He don't challenge CM Punk. He goes for Drew McIntyre. Because he has something to prove to Drew McIntyre. And we know he's definitely gonna choose Drew. We already know that. So yeah, man. That's how they could go out with it. But yeah, man, if they could book Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov at the Royal Rumble for the main event, not the main event, but close to the main event, yes, absolutely. Yeah. No, I say the Royal Rumble, man. The Royal Rumble fits Sami Zayn better. I say the Royal Rumble. Like I said, you're entitled to your own opinion. And that's cool. That's fine. I say the Royal Rumble, though. Anybody new here in my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anybody new here? I know who my subscribers are that subscribe to my channel, so I'm not talking to y'all. But any new wrestling fans in my chat, subscribe to my channel. Once again, I'm not talking to my subscribers. I know who you are. Maybe a hallelujah kick to win. Oh, no, he's getting it done against Drew. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay, all right. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, my guy. Oh, Sammy's going to get it done at WrestleMania 42 and finally beat Drew for the first time and dethrone him for the world title in a hard-fought match and walk out the new world champion. He's definitely going to get it done. Mark my words. Sammy's going to get it done. Yeah, he's going to get it done for sure. So let's move on, man. Moving forward. All right, I want to talk about, okay, Chelsea Green versus Jordynne Grace. Chelsea Green, one of my favorites and whatnot, but I already knew who was going to win. Jordynne was going to win, obviously, because I believe they're set to give Jordynne Grace a mega push. And if you ask me, man, none of these champions are not pushed properly. They just got them out there doing promos and not wrestling like that. You know what I'm saying? So they're pretty much building a feud between Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill. My thing is, when the hell is they gonna finally go ahead and wrestle for the title? When we gonna get that match? Cause it's been about damn probably close to 80 days that Jade Cargill ain't defending that title. And yes, people gonna say they can't help the way they book, but okay, when are they gonna finally book Jade Cargill to defend her title? And don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill. I don't like Jade Cargill at all. My thing is, when is she going to defend the title? When are they going to book her to defend the title? Like, what are they doing? I say they can break up some of these tag teams to give Jade Cargill some competition. All right, see you later, man. When are they going to finally give Jade Cargill some competition? And Steph Valkyrie, she's one of my favorite female wrestlers, but when it will, she Raquel is going to win that title eventually. They're already setting us up for it. One thing when Raquel win it, I don't know if she's going to get booked to defend the title or not. Because look how these champions has been booked. They ain't been defending it. All they do is promos. They talk more than they wrestle. So at this point, man, I'm like, what are they doing? But like I said, man, so we're definitely set to get we're set to get Jordynne Grace versus Jade Cargill for the women's world title. And we all know Jade is going to retain. And as I said before, man, I don't think they don't want Jade Cargill to wrestle like that because I believe they are low key protecting Jade Cargill from certain opponents that's going to expose her in ring ability. You know what I'm saying? You know, with the likes of Charlotte Flair, Jordynne Grace, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Look at her match. Look at her match with B Fab. B Fab made her expose her in ring ability. She's been her in ring ability been exposed. It's been exposed, but now as a world champion, I believe at this point they're protecting her. You can't say they weren't protecting Tiffany Stratton because Tiffany Stratton was defending the title way more than Jade, although they still say that title run was born. But in all reality, Tiffany Stratton's title run is 10 times better than Jade's. And yeah, y'all can say she can't help the way she's booked all you want to. Well, what we're not about to do is sit up here and say that that Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton title run weren't better than Jade's. Yeah, I know they can't help the way they book, but that still don't mean I can't tell the damn truth. That still don't mean I can't tell the ugly truth. What has Jade done? And a lot of people wanted her to win it so damn bad because they said Tiffany Stratton title run was born. So I said, okay, watch when Jade win it. It's gonna be the same damn result since y'all shitted on Tiffany Stratton's title run. Well, I didn't say that. I said I'm gonna give her a chance, but part of me said, watch your title run be, you know what I'm saying, complete fucking ass. Watch your title run be ass. That's what part of me said. And part of me was right after all. So we're likely going to get Jade Cargill. We're likely going to get Jordynne Grace versus Jade Cargill for the world title, but Jade Cargill is going to retain. And the thing is, how the hell they gonna book Jordynne Grace to get squashed by um Jade Cargill? They know damn well they're not gonna book Jade to get squashed by they know damn well they're not gonna book Jordynne Grace. I know damn well they're not gonna book Jordynne Grace to get squashed by Jade Cargill. No, hell no. That's not gonna happen. Part of me think they low key trying to protect her from Jordan Grace because they know Jordan Grace is a down, know what I'm saying, juggernaut. Jordan Grace can wrestle. She could go in that ring. Yeah, she has this. She has the power and speed, but she can also wrestle. Anybody say Jordan Grace can't wrestle? 'Cause I used to be a huge fan of Jordan Grace a long time ago. I believe they're trying to protect her from Jordan Grace because they know when they first face off in that ring, Jordan Grace is going to run circles around her ass. So I see Jordan Grace slowing down the pace of the match and stuff like that, so Jade can keep up, so she can make Jade look good and look like a monster. She looked like a monster. Book her to look like a monster because both of them are strong as hell. Jordan Grace, Jordan Grace, and Jade Cargill, both of them are insanely strong. Both of them, know what I'm saying, are insanely strong. So, so being that both of them, know what I'm saying, are insanely strong. I think they're still trying to protect Jade from Jordan Grace. I think they're trying to protect Jade from Jordan Grace, man. Like, say what you want to say. Argue with your damn mama. So for all these Jade Cargill fans coming over here getting fit, want to talk shit, I'm gonna go and tell you right now. Argue with your damn mama. Argue with your mama. I said what the hell I said, and I'm standing 10 toes down. Might as well go ahead and X my video and then come here talking shit. It's not gonna get you nowhere but block. Cause I ain't trying to hear the nonsense. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. But like I said, man, they're gonna eventually wrestle, but I believe they're low key trying to protect Jade from Jordan Grace. Cause they know what Jordan Grace can do in that ring. Like I said, name me a member Jade Cargill match she had in her, you know what I'm saying, AEW days. Besides all her squash matches, name me one good Jordan Grace classic match in her AEW days. I'll wait. Doom, 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 doom. Exactly, Uber Thanos. None. 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 None of the above. But fans get mad as hell when the ones like me call out the obvious about her. So yeah, it's official. We're gonna eventually get Jordan Grace versus Jay Cargill, but Jay Cargill is gonna, and they're probably trying to figure out, and they're trying to write the story of how they're gonna book Jordan Grace, Jay Cargill to retain against Jordan Grace to keep for them trying to expose her, for Jordan Grace exposing her. Jordan Grace is literally the Ice Spice of WWE. Yeah, exactly. Ice Spice can't rap worth a damn. Only reason why Ice Spice got in the rap industry is what because she looks like. Ice Spice got on because no Ice Spice got into the rap industry because of her looks and body. That's it. Notice all she do is shake her ass in the videos. I remember you, man. Hey, welcome to the chat, bro. Welcome to the chat. I know you are. Like I said, I remember my subscribers. Anybody new I don't that I never seen before that looks unusual, I ask them if they are a wrestling fan and have them to subscribe to my channel. But I know who you are. So yeah, man, Ice Spice got on because of what she looks like. Appreciate it. Lotto is not the best rapper in the world, but she raps a little bit better than Ice Spice does. But I ain't gonna talk about them two, man. Let's keep it on Russell topic. But I agree with your take. Yes, Jordynne Grace is the Ice Spice of professional wrestling. I definitely agree with that. I agree with that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before in one of my videos, if Jay Cargill didn't have that muscular physique that she had, if Jay Cargill didn't have that physique that she had, WWE wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, paying her no mind. No, Ice Spice is a rapper, but like I said, we ain't talking about Ice Spice. Ubatano's just made an example of what Jade Cargill is. He said she's the Ice Spice of professional wrestling, and I 100% agree with that because, like I said before, if Jade Cargill didn't have that physique, she wouldn't be in that position she in right now, and that's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah. So anyway, um, so let's go ahead and move on, man. All right, let's move on to topic. Let's go ahead and move on. Putting Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill aside finally. Um Carmelo Hayes versus Leon Slater cooked. That was a great match. That was a great title defense match for Carmelo Hayes to face Leon Slater. That was a great title defense match. Leon Slater definitely took Carmelo Hayes to his limits. That was a great back and forth match. It definitely cooked. So yeah, man. So at the end, Carmelo Hayes got it done once again. Carmelo Hayes got it done and he successfully retained his United States Championship in a great match. That was definitely a great match. That match cooked for sure. So, oh man, they was all over the place. Carmelo Hayes and Leon said they were just trading exciting moves back to back. They were trading moves. They were trading high risk maneuver moves, man. That was a 5-star match for sure. So yeah, but like I said, Carmelo Hayes, you know what I'm saying, got it done to Carmelo Hayes got it done to retain his United States Championship in a great hard fought match. Yeah, check it out, bro. Check it out after you could get off my live screen. You won't be disappointed. It was a great match. Great back and forth match, man. They did their thing. You know, Carmelo Hayes and Leon Slater, they did their thing. They definitely did their thing. But they're set to build a story between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams eventually down the line. I But anyway, man, so we're gonna eventually get Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. They're gonna build a story between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams most definitely. Cause they got great chemistry in NXT when they were a tag team. And Carmelo Hayes eventually turned on Trick Williams. So they're gonna revisit each other eventually down the line for the United States Championship. So yeah. So putting that aside, um Ilya Dragunov versus what's another match that happened on the card tonight? I'm trying to think of some more. Oh well, I forgot the dude name that viciously attacked. I forgot the dude name that viciously attacked Matt Cardona after Matt Cardona lost to Trick Williams. He came out there and he acted like he was going to the ring, and he turned around and he viciously attacked Matt Cardona winning the ring, and he did a promo not too long after that. Um, Jacob Fatu came out there. Kit Wilson, okay, Kit Wilson. He you know what I'm saying, He viciously attacked Matt Cardona from behind and took him out and got in the ring and did a promo. And not too long after that, Jacob Fatu snuck up behind him. And when he turned around, Jacob Fatu super kicked him and viciously beat him down, viciously attacked him. So Jacob Fatu has been on a warpath tonight. He's been on a tear, man. He was on a rampage tonight, just attacking people. He attacked three people. He attacked Drew McIntyre. Him and Cody fighting. Say he attacked Cody, but he called Cody out for a fight, and they fought. They fought, and the referees broke it up. Then he viciously attacked Kit Wilson. So yeah, man. Right now, Jacob Fatu is a loose cannon. He's a loose cannon right now, and he know it's between Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, who viciously attacked him in the back and knocked all his teeth out. Well, knocked some of his teeth out. He knows between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. So that's why he's not letting up. And he's on a rampage just attacking people. I can't watch WWE that much cause and busy. So that's why it's, hey man, I get it. Hey, okay, hey man. We can't be on social media all day long or watching stuff. We have important things to do. I get it. Trust me, you gotta explain that to me, bro. So it's gonna eventually get revealed who viciously attacked Jacob Fatu and you know what I'm saying, took him out. So it's gonna eventually get revealed. It's gonna eventually get revealed who viciously attacked Jacob Fatu and you know what I'm saying, took him out. Because Jacob Fatu is definitely not going to let up, and I don't blame him. He's not letting up. He's not letting up. Definitely not about to let up until it get revealed. All right, man. See you later, bro. See you later. So what they're gonna do is Jacob Fatu gonna be in the ring, and Nick Aldis gonna come out there and reveal the footage of who viciously attacked Jacob Fatu in the back. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna have to do that because Jacob Fatu has went on the damn rampage attacking people that had nothing to do with it. I'm sure that had nothing, and Jacob Fatu was going on a rampage viciously attacking people. So Nick Aldis is going to have to get Jacob. He's going to have to calm Jacob Fatu down. He's going to have to calm Jacob Fatu, you know what I'm saying, down and get him in the ring and reveal the footage of who attacked him. Nick Aldis is going to have to do that. He may do it next Friday on SmackDown. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. So putting that aside, finally. Oh yeah, the Bloodline. Okay, we got the Bloodline versus the Wyatt Six. Well, Solo Sikoa has done the ultimate disrespect, and he took Uncle Howdy's lantern. He took his lantern. He took his light. So this feud is getting personal. It's getting personal, and I really don't care for it like that. But it's getting personal. But don't know who's gonna win the feud. The White Six may win. The White Six might win. Then again, you never know. The Bloodline could come out on top. Not to say that Uncle Howdy won't get his lantern back. He will eventually. So we got Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa tonight. Back and forth match for the most part, but at the end, Damian Priest came out on top. Damian Priest won, but it was a back and forth match. It was okay. I can say it was okay. Anyway, but what's up, Raekwon? What's going on, man? Hit the like button on my video. And turn on my notifications, man, where you won't miss none of my videos I post. Turn on my notifications. Glad you're here, bro. So, I think the story is going to end with the White Six winning. It may. So anyway, the White Six even the score with the Bloodline, and they stopped. Damn, what's one of them names? I forgot their names, but they stopped Solo Sokoa goons from y'all help me out. Was Solo Sokoa two goons name? One of them name is Tamatonga. One of them name is Tamatonga. I forgot the other one name. One of them name is Tamatonga. So anyway, the White Six came out there. You know, Nikki Cross, Eric Rowan, um, Dexter, and what's the other damn dude name? I forgot his name. Tamatonga and Tongaloa. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Where the White Six came out there to even the score with, you know what I'm saying, Tamatonga and Tongaloa. So that led to Damian Priest getting the victory at the end. Oh yeah, and Joe Gracie. Yeah, okay. So Nikki Cross, Eric Rowan, Dexter, and what's the other damn dude name that used to be in NXT? I forgot his name. Y'all help me out with his name. One of the guys in the White Six used to be in NXT, real crazy. Ain't talking about Dexter. The other guy that was crazy, he was crazy. He had a crazy horror gimmick. So they all came out there to even the score with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. And that led to Damian Priest capitalizing and getting the victory over Solo Sikoa. So I think eventually White Six is gonna win the feud. And like I said before, as far as Drew McIntyre go, we can also revisit. No, I know who no, not Dexter Lumis, the other one. I just said Dexter. I know who Dexter Lumis is. I know who he is. It's another one. And ain't talking about Eric Rowan. It's another one. And not Uncle Howdy. It's another one in the group. I guess it's Joe. Yeah, I guess it's Joe. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Joe. I guess, yeah. But anyway, so it won't be a bad choice for us to revisit Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the world title. That would be a good feud for Damian Priest. Because we know Randy Orton is not winning the title from Drew McIntyre. It's not going to happen. But they can put Drew McIntyre in some great title defense matches. He got some competition now. Anybody about to say he ain't got no competition? He could be in a feud with you know what I'm saying, Ilya Dragunov. He could be in a feud with Damian Priest. He could revisit Damian Priest once again in the feud. That would cook. Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah. But anyway, then they can book a feud. They can book a feud between Drew McIntyre versus they can book a feud with Drew McIntyre versus um Aleister Black for the world title. All those wrestlers I just named, Drew McIntyre will fit perfect to be in a feud with for the world title. And they can have some of these matches on SmackDown. They don't have to be in a pay-per-view. They could be on SmackDown. We can get Ilya Dragunov versus Drew McIntyre on SmackDown if that's what the solution they want to go with. We can get Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre on SmackDown for the world title. It don't have to be in the pay-per-view. Drew McIntyre got some solid challengers that can challenge him for that world title. He got some damn solid challengers. Yeah, I know Uber Femi coming to the main roster soon. I heard he's going to be putting Braun Breaker on notice. Hold on, bro. You talking about no? Sami Zayn is not in the white six. I don't know. Nah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. No more Cody Rhodes. No more. Exactly. Yeah. This is the topic of the video, Ray. This is the topic of the video. Like I said, I knew this was going to happen. This because people kept saying they want Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes part. So I'm like, nah, man, hell no, nah, 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 nah. Nobody want to see that all over again, and it ends with Roman Reigns or Cody winning the title, especially Cody. Now, if they wanted to go with Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42 is a better choice. It's something new and improving, and they got chemistry. And we all know that has never beaten Sami Zayn has never beaten Drew McIntyre in a one-on-one match. Drew McIntyre beat him all 11 times. So the story can end with Sami Zayn getting his first win off Drew McIntyre and also dethroning him for the world title in a hard-fought match and walk out as the new world champion. I need Cody versus Jacob Fatu. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, Ray, I think Cody Rhodes is the person that took out Jacob Fatu. And this is what I said, Ray, and I'm pretty sure you're going to agree with it. I said they are going to eventually reveal the footage. I said that Nick Aldis is going to eventually get Jacob Fatu, and he's going to know what I'm saying, calm Jacob Fatu down. He's going to calm Jacob Fatu down and bring Jacob Fatu to the ring with him. He's going to call Jacob Fatu out to the ring. And Nick Aldis is going to reveal the footage of who eventually attacked Jacob Fatu backstage and know what I'm saying, took know what I'm saying, took him out. And the footage is going to get revealed who eventually attacked Cody from behind backstage and knocked his teeth on the ground. And I think Cody was the person to do. I don't think it was Drew McIntyre. Because you got to think about how aggressive Cody was acting when him and Drew McIntyre had matches. Cody Rhodes purposely got himself disqualified. And notice in that feud, Cody Rhodes became more of the aggressor than what Drew McIntyre. We already know Drew McIntyre was the heel already. But if you want to be technical, when Jacob Fatu got attacked in the back, Cody Rhodes was more of the aggressor, purposely getting himself disqualified in matches against Drew McIntyre. That's a dead giveaway right there. Cody definitely attacked him. Drew ain't gotta secretly do it. He comes at it face to face. Exactly. That's Drew McIntyre for you. You cannot like them all, you know what I'm saying? Want to. But what you're not about to sit up here and say, Drew McIntyre is going to attack you from behind. All Drew McIntyre attacks is definitely face to face. You cannot like them all, you know what I'm saying? Want to. But what you're about to sit up here and say, he will sneak attack somebody. He definitely won't. When Drew attack you, you're going to see the attack coming. You're going to see it coming. You're going to see it coming. So it definitely was Cody. And the footage is going to get revealed eventually. Nick Aldis is going to have to get it because until then, Jacob Fatu is not going to stop at nothing. He's going to keep attacking people until he finds out who attacked him. But I'm pretty sure he know for a fact it's between Drew McIntyre or Cody Rhodes. But I definitely think it was Cody. And I believe he about know it was Cody too, but he ain't for sure. Because he already knew from the get-go that Drew McIntyre and Cody didn't like each other. So one of them attacked him, and it was Cody. I want Drew. I don't blame Jacob Fatu, man, for attacking Drew McIntyre and Cody because he don't know who did it. So when the footage get revealed, then Cody turns heel. Cody turns heel and probably try to attack Jacob Fatu again. And this time Jacob Fatu, you know what I'm saying, times him, and he, you know what I'm saying, he probably start beating, and then Cody will, you know what I'm saying, run away. Then we get Jacob Fatu versus heel Cody at WrestleMania 42. Some pitch the idea of Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa for whoever, so you know what I'm saying, whoever winner gets qualified for the Royal Rumble match. And he would like Solo Sikoa wins the match, and Cody, you know what I'm saying, Cody Rhodes snaps and goes to Nick Aldis to tell him that he got to put him in the Royal Rumble match, and Nick Aldis like no. He stands 10 toes down and tell Cody no, you lost, you lost, so you can't be in the match. And let's say Cody snaps. Cody, you know what I'm saying? Cody snaps, and then he viciously attacks Nick Aldis. So when he does that, Nick Aldis gets, you know what I'm saying, pissed off, and we get a strong heated feud with Cody Rhodes versus Nick Aldis, because we know Cody Rhodes and Nick Aldis had great chemistry back in the day. So he was like, they can do that again. Cody Rhodes versus Nick Aldis at WrestleMania 42, and I'm like, nah. I said, how that's going to happen when I'm pretty sure how that's going to happen when Jacob Fatu is in the middle, front and center. How is that going to happen when Jacob Fatu is in the way? How's it going to happen when Jacob Fatu is in the middle? Because one of Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes tagged Jacob Fatu, and I'm pretty sure it was Cody 100%. I'm pretty sure it was 100% Cody Rhodes to do it. So I'm pretty sure it was Cody Rhodes to 100% attack Jacob Fatu. So we could get Cody Rhodes. We're going to get Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. Jacob Fatu versus heel Cody Rhodes. And Jacob could win. He may win and come out on top. We'll see. Or if Cody Rhodes win in a dirty fashion, or try to win in a dirty fashion, and Jacob Fatu play him at his own game and beat him by winning dirty. He just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But nah, man. Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42 for the world title is the way to go. That is the way to go, and we're finally getting it. I'm glad somebody finally, you know what I'm saying, went with their radars and chose the right idea rather than show favoritism. And we get Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 3. It don't matter if Roman Reigns the babyface and Cody's the heel. Still, we getting a flip-flop of that feud again. So no. So I'm glad they went with the solution of Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42 this year. And the story ends with Sami Zayn getting his first pinfall off Drew McIntyre by pinning him for the first time in his career, also to dethrone him for the world title in a hard-fought match and walk out the world champion. So yeah, man, that's my rant for tonight. So thanks everybody, man, for coming on, sharing your thoughts about SmackDown tonight, and give your takes about my live video. And with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm signing out.